Welcome back to the Power Team Will podcast. And once again, this is your boy, your host, David Williams. And today we're going to run into episode 2. This is episode 2 that we was talking with my wife, Latoya. I got her here. Latoya, say hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, y'all. Thank you for tuning in for part 2 as we dive deep into this system of education. Episode 1, we was talking about curriculum, how it's structured, lesson plan. So I hope you got an idea what a 5th grade teacher actually do. I learned a lot. I learned how it's structured. I learned a couple of different things. So today we want to talk about your district relationship. What is your relationship with the district? Do you feel like the district because I hear a lot of conversations about the district doesn't help or the district do help. Do you feel like the district provides everything that you need to accomplish everything in the classroom, or would there be, or something like that?
I honestly think that the school I'm at has a great relationship with the district. With
Yeah,
the
that's cool.
district,
Hmm.
it is a smaller school, so any given day I could see my principal's boss at the school and other district. Like we have coaches,
Hmm.
so those coaches
What
they
you mean, coaches? When you say coaches, you got to think people not in the school. First thing I think, basketball coach,
okay. We have a math coach,
math coach.
ELA and social studies coach,
Yeah.
and then we have a science coach.
What do they do?
So they basically, if we have questions about those particular subjects, we get like hands-on training right in our building.
Hmm.
Whereas other schools, they don't have coaches that are housed in their building. They have coaches that may be in their school Monday and Tuesday, or be in
Mm.
there Monday and Wednesday.
Or the rest, they be at the district.
Not, or they could be at another school.
Oh, be out of the school. So y'all coaches are there all the time.
24/7, yes.
Oh wow.
And but they are
But you said
like,
that don't happen in every school. Mm.
nope, they are like our link to the district. So as we come up with questions, we can go to our coaches
Hmm.
and they can go straight to the district and get answers. And we don't really have to wait as long
Yeah. So you
as,
so you ain't trying to send an email to the
no.
district, waiting for the district reply, or going up there. Your coach is right there, and they're like the advocate for.
Yes.
Interesting.
And like for another school, if I got a question on Thursday and my coach is not there, I either got to wait till they get back or I got to send them an email. And who's to say they're going to respond to the email as promptly? Because if they're not at my school, they at another school. So that is one of the benefits of having coaches, and that also keeps our relationship with the district, I guess, close knit.
Mm. Have you ever seen it where somebody from the district gave you something to teach within 24 hours?
Yes.
Oh.
Science. The science. Um, I don't know what her title is, but she's at the district.
Hmm.
So she'll come in and she
She'll
gave us,
come or she send an
no,
email or something.
she
She
comes
comes
to the
in.
school
Okay.
in person and we meet with her in person, and she'll give us a lesson plan um, to teach. And
Like that day or some.
no, like maybe the next day or within that week.
But that
Depends
defeat,
on what
but don't
day.
that defeat the purpose? If you have to put a lesson plan in 2 weeks prior, that means you have to change your lesson plan.
Well, technically, it's supposed to be she'll okay. It could be a better way of teaching the lesson that we have already planned for. So
Oh,
it's like, I guess,
it
tweak,
was
because
already in the lesson plan. She just tweaking
yes,
something.
because she
Okay,
has access to the lesson plan.
okay, okay, okay.
So that's like that one note. Whoever, like our science coach, will send that link to, I guess, the district. She's the
Mm-hmm.
district science
Yeah.
coach or something. And she'll go in and she can see what we have planned for science. And so she'll bring the lesson plan and then we'll talk about it. And she'll show us how to deliver it in the classroom and we teach it. And then she'll ask for feedback.
So let's talk about this district because a lot of people don't know this. Like while you're teaching, everybody think you as a teacher is in that classroom full time. But sometimes we have district training that we got to go to.
Yes.
So what happens to your students?
Well, it depends. If it's a district-wide professional development day, school is out. Well, they do an independent learning day. So
Okay.
school students are at home and they have work that we have created for them,
It's almost like a teacher work day.
yeah, to complete online.
Is there ever time that you got to leave your students and go to some type of training with somebody else or split your students or something
Yes.
because of some district mandated training?
Yes.
Like, give me an example.
We have our district have monthly math trainings. So one day out of the month, we go to the district for, excuse me, math training based on something that we have not taught yet that is maybe coming up in the curriculum. And they have it set up where some of your teachers from your like fifth grade, we have 4 teachers. 2 of us go for the morning session, and then 2 of us go in the afternoon session.
So you split your students.
Technically, we're supposed to have substitutes that the district provides.
Okay.
Meaning, if we are out, we have to put in for a substitute. But if it's school-related business, then the district puts in for a substitute for us.
Well, let me touch on this one there. Got it. So let's talk about it. So if you're out, there's something that you told me. We call them sub plans. A lot of people don't know what sub plans are. Sub lesson plans. Am I right?
Yes.
What is sub lesson plans?
So for me, sub lesson plans for me is providing a lesson or lessons for my students to where they will not miss a day of instruction just because I'm out. Sub lesson plans for somebody else might just be giving my students work to keep them busy until I get back. So there is a difference.
I want to. Okay, let's touch on both of them. You said lesson plans for you or what? You giving them tangible stuff that ensure that they don't miss work, right?
Yes, they do not miss out on instruction while I am out.
That's what you give them.
Yes.
So hypothetical. Let's talk about it. You 2 o'clock in the morning, you go to the hospital. You already prepared sub lesson plans? Yes or no?
Yes and no.
What you mean, yes or no?
Yes, because like I said, I teach from a PowerPoint. So I can upload that PowerPoint.
Hold on. No. You missing my point. You're sick.
Yes.
You're in the hospital.
Yes.
So you got to prepare lesson plans when you're sick. That's what you're telling me.
If I don't already have them prepared, yes.
So are you supposed to have them prepared?
They ask for you to have at least 3 days emergency lesson plans prepared.
But to me that don't make no sense.
It doesn't.
And the reason it don't make no sense because when you do lesson plan, every time you do a lesson plan, then you have to do 3 sub lesson plans just in case you're out.
That's what it seems like. But like I said,
am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
But like I said, if I'm out, if I'm out, I don't want to give my students busy work just to say they got something to keep them quiet while the sub is there. So when I create my PowerPoints, I create them to where if I email them to the sub, the only thing they have to do is open the PowerPoint on the screen, read what's on the PowerPoint, slide by slide, and teach my class.
Sub, okay. So I know it happens in my school that a lot of teachers, take days off because they're sick or whatever the case may be. How much work goes into creating an extra sub lesson plan?
A lot. Because the students are still going to be there from the morning bell to the afternoon
Yeah,
bell.
yeah. Bell to bell.
So you still have to, that sub still has to teach from the time that bell rings to the time in the morning to the time the bell rings in the evening. Not unless your class is going to be in chaos. If you don't give them something to do, they're going to find something to do, whether
Wow.
it's positive or negative.
Well, we all know the subs don't teach nothing.
That's why I leave the PowerPoint. And technically, since we are all fifth grade teachers, we teach in the same exact thing. Our lesson plans should not be
Different.
totally different.
Yeah, yeah. It just only thing probably is teaching is how you teach your individual students in
Yeah.
your classroom.
But we should all be teaching. If this week in science is inherited traits, we all, I should be able, your class should be able to come to my class and know what I'm teaching because we're all teaching the same material. It might not be.
If not, there's a breakdown in
It
that
is.
teaching
Yes.
or the students in general. Okay, but I just want to go back to the districts. So, do you feel like? Let me ask you a question. What could you see possibly being a problem with the district? I understand right now it seems like you don't have a bad district right now. What could you possibly see that could be a problem if the district wasn't doing what?
Um, the
And it's
only
okay to say you don't know.
the only real problem is the unrealistic timeline.
What you mean?
So they provide us with the curriculum. They also provide us with the timeline. They say this unit
Yeah,
is supposed to take this many weeks.
yeah. Or like you know what a teacher told me in high school? Said they say they give you a unit. Yep, like you said, a unit, 5 days assessment on the sixth day,
Yeah.
or 4 days assessment on the fourth day. And why do you say that don't become realistic?
Because they don't plan for all the teachable moments or remediation that we have to do during the lesson. If we start teaching a lesson and the majority of the students don't understand or don't have any background knowledge, we can't continue teaching the lesson until we make sure the student understands what we are about to do.
So hold on. You said you can't, or
Can't.
you're supposed to just move on, right?
Yes, but
So you don't remediate them, you just move on.
you moving on and they not understanding.
That's the child responsibility. They got
If
to
it's
do.
the
You
like I
taught
said,
it.
it's the majority of the class.
Oh. But then that might be a teacher problem then, right?
No, because the district. So, okay, case in point, benchmark. Benchmark, each unit has 3 weeks. So the district
Hold on,
says
I'm making sure benchmark is ELA.
yes,
Okay, benchmark is ELA.
yes. So each unit 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Week 1, days 1 through 5. So on that 5th day, we are supposed to have an assessment. Every 5 days, we supposed to have an assessment. So recently, we had a map test on Monday that took 3.5 hours. So we did not get to teach ELA.
That part of that benchmark.
So benchmark or the district had it set Thursday and Friday of this past week. We were supposed to do an interim assessment. We lost a whole day of teaching. You cannot double up on benchmark lessons because it's
So
too much.
that day is just lost.
It's lost. You have to teach it the next day.
Who responsibility is to push back on the district? That's the principal, right?
No. So
Or those coaches?
I went to the ELA coach
Yes.
and talked to her, and we can't give this interim assessment because
That map assessment.
no, we had to give the map assessment.
Yeah.
The benchmark assessment that we were supposed to give on that Thursday and Friday, I told her we couldn't do that assessment because the kids, they lost. They would
lost
lose
that
out.
time with that map testing.
So she called I don't know who
The
the
district or
district,
somebody at the
and
district.
she spoke to them, and they gave Honey Creek
Mhm.
an extension to do the map test. I'm not the map test, the interim assessment when we get back after Thanksgiving break.
But see, that's the benefit. That's the benefit of y'all. I guess y'all having that coach. Because if not,
Mm-hmm.
you'd had to know who the district is. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Who to
but you'd have known
contact?
because they gave you the curriculum. But you had to
No,
just.
we don't have names.
But they give you the
Well,
curriculum.
we would have, yes, it's
If they gave you the curriculum, you just reply back and say we can't teach this because. But I can understand like having to take the time to send the email, construct the email. All that's time consuming.
it is.
All that's. But I still think somewhere in the principal, where's the principal? If you got a math coach or you got teachers, what is the principal responsibility? And I guess maybe it's just the building. That's what it sounds like. Because
So
y'all got coaches, y'all got teachers. The principal is just, I'm here for discipline, making sure my ground kept. That's not your job, but I'm just venting right now.
but I know, like, our principal taught before she became a principal.
Okay.
So she is able to come in the classroom and give
She did that before?
suggestions. Yeah.
Okay.
She came in and, like, she did a read aloud.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when we first started doing the read aloud,
Mm-hmm.
and modeling how to ask questions during the read aloud.
Oh, okay.
So she is helpful, whether in the classroom, in our meetings, and
I
all
only
of
see
that.
my principals when they evaluate me.
No, I see. She comes down, she checks on us, everything.
Okay.
Principal.
Must be nice.
Yeah, like I said, it's a smaller school, so
Mm-hmm. Okay.